you've heard by now that Zillow ditched their iBuyer program division and will fire 25% of its employees in the process. So what does that say about Zillow and their algorithms, and what might they see in the future of the housing market? You guys know I'm Shannon Ellison from the Walker team of Interior Real Estate. Let's have some discussion today about what all of this stuff means. So this moment casts a shadow on what had been a hot new trend in the real estate market for years, and also represents a rare stumble for one of the industry's biggest names, Zillow. But it also raised a big question: what's going to happen next? Through its iBuyer program, Zillow currently has 7,000 properties in its portfolio to unload. That doesn't take into account the homes that they're currently under contract to buy, which is claimed to be almost the same amount. Zillow cites the fact that its algorithmic model, or buying and selling homes, doesn't work as planned. Rich Barton, Zillow's CEO, stated, "We've determined the unpredictability in forecasting home prices far exceeds what we anticipated." The primary reason that they exited the iBuyer market was that they were paying too much money for homes and that they were acquiring while perhaps not being fully sensitive to the nuances of real estate. Barton has also stated that Zillow is often generous in its valuations. In the Bay Area alone, in the fine print in their own website, Zillow states that they only have a 67% chance of being accurate within 10% of the actual value. As a matter of fact, our area is stated to be one of the most inaccurate areas or zestimates in the entire nation. One of the most important lessons from Zillow's epic fail is the critical nature of valuation in the home buying process. As a valuation expert, Clifford Rossi from Chesapeake Risk Advisors wrote, "AVMs like the one used by Zillow are dependent on historical data to generate their estimates of value, and in a rapidly rising market, they can go off track pretty quickly." So AVMs, or automated valuation models, what is missing from these models? Qualified appraisals from a local expert. Real estate values vary from town to town, block to block, school to school, and they can swing drastically based on views, location, think like busy street or electrical tower in the backyard. All of these things an algorithm can't account for with just one broad sweep. And at the end of the day, evaluating real estate is like evaluating fine collectibles and art. Sometimes you just need to have a human being look at it. Now, keep in mind that Zillow holds more information about homeowners and the housing trends than almost any other outfit out there. So here's some food for thought. What might they know? Here's what I would be looking at. As a publicly traded company with a brilliant CEO, a team of analysts, and a great economist on staff, they are taking the position of what will be taking place, what their projection is over the next 2 to 3 years. They're probably thinking that double-digit appreciation each year is no longer going to be expected to support the iBuyer model. And before you go into a panic, current price appreciation, though perhaps less intense than it was a few months ago, is still absolutely happening. 2022 will be a different year. It's going to be a good market, but it will probably fall short of the pace that we've seen over the past 12 months. Expectations should be in the 7 to 10% range. So, what's next for Zillow? Its core business isn't going anywhere. It makes a substantial income selling leads to realtors, and they're continuing to invest in a lot of parts of the digital transaction, like showing time. And I would expect them to have another move up their sleeve soon. One thought: power buyers and the mortgage business. Reach out to me for more information on that scenario. But once again, I'm Shannon Ellison. I'm here to educate and navigate, not speculate and fabricate. And by the way, you know where to come for an accurate evaluation of your home. I will see you guys next week.